How to overcome laziness. Call it laziness, sloth, ineptitude, idleness, or whatever you like, but the idea of doing nothing when things need to be done is often considered to be a sign of weakness or shirking. Sometimes laziness happens when you don't want to face something, like a boring chore or a difficult confrontation with someone. Other times, it might be because you feel overwhelmed and think the task needs a whole team rather than just you. And then there are those times where you really just can't be bothered. In any case, it's simply not a desirable trait. 1. Figure out the real issue. Every time you start being lazy, stand back and do a little assessment of what's been really happening. Laziness is generally a symptom and not the problem itself. What's the cause of your lack of motivation? Are you tired, overwhelmed, afraid, hurting, or just plain uninspired and stuck? Most likely, the sticking issue is smaller than you think, and you can get past it more easily than you realize. Whatever it is that is holding you back, do your best to unearth it. In most cases, it'll be one single specific problem or detail. Finding the cause is the only way you can actually address it. Address it like you want it to happen. Once you address it, you can deal with it effectively. Image titled Define a Problem. 2. Get organized. Having clutter around us, even when it's just visual, can be a huge downer to our motivational skills. Whatever it is that could do for some organization, organize it. Whether it's your desk, your car, your whole house, or your routine, clean her up. There's a lot that's going on in our subconscious that we don't account for. Whether it's an unpleasant color palette or an inadequate amount of light or a lack of balance in some way, shape, or form, somewhere we know about it. Get rid of that tiny but powerful deterrent by getting organized. 3. Monitor that self-talk. Sometimes behaviors cause thoughts and sometimes thoughts cause behavior. Cover your bases and get rid of the negative inner dialogue. Thinking, "God, I'm so lazy. Worthless," isn't going to get you anywhere. So stop it. Only you have control of that ticker tape going on behind your eyes. Every time you find yourself not performing up to par, twist it around to the positive. It was a slow morning, but now it's time to fuel up. Now that it's afternoon, I'm buckling down. You'll be surprised that the surge in mental positivity could actually change your outlook. Part 2. Getting geared up. 1. Jump out of bed. Research tells us that hitting the snooze button is bad for us. 3. You'd think lying there and enjoying the warmth of the covers would make you more energized later, but the opposite happens. We're actually more tired throughout the day. Instead, jump out of bed and start a consistent morning routine. 4. Your mind will follow the cues your body is giving it. If you jump out of bed, you must be ready and raring to go. Try placing your alarm clock on the other side of the room so that you have to physically get out of bed to turn it off. This makes pressing the snooze button or falling back asleep much more difficult. Literally jump if you can master it. Get your blood circulating. It may be the last thing you want to do, but if you can make yourself, you'll be all that more alive after. 2. Set some achievable goals. 5. By setting yourself some worthy yet attainable goals, you have something to look forward to. Pick goals which really inspire you and that make the most of your talents and skills. Make a to-do list, both of large and small things, and prioritize each one in terms of time needed and importance to you personally. It may prove useful to keep a personal journal for each day of your target activities, with a record of what exactly may have helped or hindered you with regard to reaching your target as part of your practical logistics for self-development. Consider creating a vision board to post all your goals and dreams on. Be creative and use pictures, magazine articles, etc. Such a board can be used to fully map out your dreams. Each day upon waking, look at your vision board and focus on where you want to be. This will provide an inspired start to your day, and push you to your dreams. Not everyone finds the vision board approach inspiring, but there are other ways, such as mind maps, journals, creating a vision statement and telling others about it, making public pledges online to do something, etc. 3. Make a checklist of the desires, goals and motivations you want to move towards. As you power through them, check. Keeping the goals forefront in your mind requires actually focusing on them, and a list can keep you energized through its ease of checking. I advise you to watch this $1 million action will change your life, and discipline yourself. Good luck.